the Prince of Wales has undertaken his first interview of his Commonwealth tour, quizzed by children for his plans when he is king. Primary school children aged from 7 to 9 were given the chance to ask the prince questions on his final day in New Delhi. One pupil, a 9-year-old girl named Pragya, had a very specific question, asking, "When you become king, will you build a fort?" exclaiming, "I will." To make the children laugh, he went on to clarify he had no serious plans for a fort building. The prince spent time with children from LAJPAT Nagar II school at the British Council. As the thick New Delhi smog forced a change of venue, they serenaded him with a song about unity, with accompaniment from the Music Bus, a charity which works with slum children. One asked for his favorite book, with the prince taking time to mull it over carefully. "What do you think it might be?" he said. "There are so many to choose from. Have any of you read the Harry Potter books yet? They are very good books." A second child then asked for his favorite actor, with the prince replying, "Gracious me, when I think about it, there are so many of them. There is a very good actor called Sir Anthony Sher who is a brilliant Shakespearean actor, and everything else. There are lots of others though." Meanwhile, the Duchess of Cornwall gave her royal seal of approval to a women's taxi service as she hopped in one of their cars for a drive. Camilla was learning more about Women on Wheels, an award-winning social initiative that enables women from disadvantaged backgrounds to be trained as drivers in the bustling Indian capital, while also offering safe transport options to female travelers. The Duchess was introduced to 3 of the organization's 500 or so female employees, including Kushi, 26, who told her, "This is a different kind of job for women. I was doing various domestic service, working as a beautician, when I heard about this from a neighbor in South Delhi. I have been working as a taxi driver and now I am a trainer and I am so very proud of my job. My father was not sure at first and a little scared for me, but my mother was always very proud. It's very unusual to see a woman taxi driver. Still, when I stop at the traffic lights I can see people turning round to look in at me. We only take women in families, or men when they are with a lady. Women like to use us as they feel safer." Rape and sexual assault are a big issue in India. The Duchess also spoke to Poonam, 23, who has been working as a driver for 4 years, and took the royal for a spin. She also expressed her pride at what she had achieved and told Camilla how much she liked her job. "Not many women in India do this," she explained. "I feel very safe as we have GPS so the company can track us and the panic button. We are employed as staff with all of the benefits and it is good work to have. I probably would have worked in an office otherwise." Women on Wheels was established in 2008 through the Azad Foundation and Sakha Wings Consulting, to empower disadvantaged women by helping them to become self-sufficient, professional drivers. So far, Women on Wheels has helped more than 500 women across India to gain employment and the program is now being run in 6 cities across India. Meenu Vadera, executive director of the Azad Foundation and developer of the program, said the program enabled women to find a good job working in a safe and well-paid environment. The Duchess said afterwards, "It's a really inspired scheme. It allows women a flexible working option, that they can work around their families, in a safe environment." Afterwards she undertook a roundtable discussion with organizations working in one of the key spheres of her public work, sexual violence against women. Sandeep Chakra, executive director of Action Aid, told the Duchess that great strides have been made in India in terms of improving legislation to protect women, but, he warned, there was still an abysmal rate of conviction which put off women from coming forward. Just 4 in 10 rapes and sexual assaults are reported to the police. The justice system is not working well when it comes to violence against women and we are seeing that the brutality of attacks increase and the age of victims go down, which is troubling, he said. Sunita Menon of Breakthrough said the Duchess had been keen to see what kind of collaboration could be developed between organizations in India and the UK. In terms of learning from each other's experiences, Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall embarked on the last day of their marathon 11-day tour of Asia and India today with a visit to one of New Delhi's most famous landmarks. The couple visited India Gate at the heart of the city where they laid a wreath and posed for photographs. They were welcomed by Brigadier Goldsack, British Defence Advisor, before moving to the centre of India Gate. Camilla, elegant in a white chiffon and a valentine tunic and trousers, watched as her husband laid his tribute of chrysanthemums. Afterwards they viewed some of the inscriptions on the wall of the plinth and signed a visitor's book before departing. India Gate, situated at the heart of New Delhi, is India's national war memorial for soldiers. The Flame of the Immortal Soldier, which is located beneath the memorial archway, was built following the India-Pakistan War of 1971. Prince Charles and the Duchess of Cornwall arrived in the Indian capital of New Delhi yesterday on a day where the city's levels of pollution are so high that it has been likened to a gas chamber. Experts say that in some parts of the city, residents breathing the polluted air will smoke the equivalent of 50 cigarettes. Some schools are closed and families are being advised to stay in their homes to avoid risk to their health. Charles and Camilla, wearing a beige tunic and palazzo trousers, are visiting India at the tail end of an 11-day visit to Southeast Asia on behalf of the Queen and the Foreign Office. They have so far visited Singapore, Malaysia and Borneo, flying in from the island of Penang this morning. Although their visit is brief, the royal couple are packing in 10 engagements in less than 24 hours in the Indian capital. Today they were welcomed by the British High Commissioner, Sir Dominic Asquith, before attending a celebration of the UK-India Year of Culture hosted by the British Council. They will view musical and artistic performances and a performance by the Autakali Dance Company. Before they leave they will also plant a banyan tree to commemorate the British Council's 70-year presence in India. Afterwards the royal visitors will attend an event run by the charity Elephant Family at the British High Commissioner's residence, where they will view a parade of painted animals. She politely demurred that she wasn't much of an artist. Still, the Duchess of Cornwall made a valiant effort when asked to paint in a heart on a large fiberglass elephant at a charity event today, and soon her husband joined in the fun too. The couple were at the British High Commissioner's residence in New Delhi, India, where they are rounding off an 11-day tour of Southeast Asia with a whirlwind 24-hour visit. In the gardens were dozens of large, brightly painted elephant sculptures, put there by the charity Elephant Family, of which Charles and Camilla are joint presidents. The organization was started by Camilla's environmentalist and adventurer brother, Mark Shand, who devoted his life to preserving India's dwindling Asian elephant population. He died tragically in 2014 in a freak accident in New York, after which the royal couple decided to carry on his work. Charles and Camilla met Ruth Ganesh, Elephant Family trustee, and Vikram Goyal, Elephant Family patron, who introduced them to sponsors and supporters of the Elephant Family charity, as well as the artists involved in the project. Camilla, elegant in a beige tunic and trousers, laughed when introduced to a large group of people dressed in similar shades. "We all look like biscuits, like shortbread biscuits," one of the group explained, prompting giggles all round. She then was given the chance to paint an unfinished heart on a tree of love that had been painted onto one of the elephants and masterfully, despite her protestations, created a green icy leaf pattern. Charles, a keen watercolorist, who regularly auctions off his own work for charity, simply painted his in blue. India is home to the largest population of Asian elephants on the planet, but survival is becoming harder for the animals as their habitat dwindles, forcing them to clash with locals. In an effort to combat this, 101 elephant corridors have been mapped across the country by the Wildlife Trust of India and a network of conservationists to help people and elephants live together in harmony. The 101 brightly painted elephant sculptures that make up the elephant parade will be taken to Mumbai to draw attention to this mission. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge visited Assam in the northeast of India during their visit in April 2016 and also painted one of the elephants. Elephant Family funds projects across Asia and invest where help is needed most, to protect habitat, prevent conflict and reconnect the forest homes of the endangered Asian elephant. The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall have been joint presidents of Elephant Families since September 2014. In recent years, Elephant Family has supported over 160 field projects in 6 elephant range states: India, Thailand, Indonesia, Sumatra, Malaysia, Borneo, Myanmar and Cambodia. Both Charles and Camilla are deeply involved with the organization. They have been joint presidents since 2014, which works to protect India's Asian elephants. It was set up by the Duchess's late brother, Mark Shand, a passionate conservationist. Although India is home to the largest population of Asian elephants on the planet, their survival is becoming harder as their habitat dwindles, bringing them into conflict with the people who live there. elephant family is attempting to protect that habitat and carve out elephant corridors to allow the creatures to roam with minimal contact with humans. Their final engagement of the day is a meeting with Prime Minister Modi, which is being viewed with huge significance by the Foreign Office. The couple will pose for an official photograph before Charles and Mr. Modi have a private meeting at which issues such as trade, the environment and Brexit are expected to be discussed. It is the first time that the heir to the throne will have undertaken a one-on-one meeting with the Indian leader.